Hey everybody, this is your lady Rock and Snap. And Snap is not here today because why? Because it's Father's Day. And all you fathers, I guess, happy Father's Day, happy Daddy Day, happy Sperm Day. I don't know, but whatever. You look, you're gonna get it a load of me, okay? You're gonna do that. Why? Because you shouldn't be taking everything personal. But understand that that's the truth though. Happy Sperm Day. My ex-husband, he's a father, not a daddy. Mm-hmm. My father, yeah, he's a father, not a daddy either. Damn, where is your father? That's the show today. Where's your father? Anyway, you know what? I have here right now, I have my sister on the phone, and she is gonna, she's gonna include a little bit, but you know what? We're not gonna tell her that that she's that she's on the show. Why? Because people get all finicky, a little scary when they think they being recorded. Nah, they ain't being recorded. But anyway, she's hilarious. She's gonna be here next month. I promise you. I love my sister. Yeah, she my whole family's a character, to tell you the truth. They are. Again, where is your father? So what I was going to do today is that I was going to call mine, okay, and see if he picks up. Yeah, we can do that, and you might you might have some understanding on why, and some history on why, who we are today. And you know what? I thank you for not raising me, because I probably wouldn't be, or matter of fact, I'm stronger than who I am. And who knows? We can't go back and figure out why this, that, the path that was already laid out for us, Just imagine if he was around, it could be worse, right? I don't know. But I can't go back. Can't go back. Can't go back. Anyway, Kaisha, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they can hear you. So anyway,
Oh,
listen. I tell
if
you,
not,
like,
I'm sorry
well, the thing, you could be sorry. Why are you being sorry?
that they won't. They will not be able to hear my voice.
Oh gosh, why you had to add the C or the S at the end like that?
The voice.
Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this young lady. We grew up together. Of course, we're sisters, but we have other
Yeah.
siblings that we did not grow up together. And I tell you right now, this one you're listening to, she's funny. She's a DJ out in New York. I'm raised in New York. We was coming up in Brownsville and everything, Brooklyn. And Kai should stop. So so there's a lot it's important to know who you're talking to. There's a lot of history there, and a rich history, if anything, rich history. And we got some more for you. And it's kind of hard to put it all out there. I guess we have to do it in all the increments, show by show. It's impossible to do all that in one day. Know what I mean? I'll probably do a speed junkie where I'm talking like that. Can't do it. Can't do it. But anyway, let's try calling our dad. Let me see. Wish him happy Father's Day. See how that work out. You think it's gonna you think it's gonna be something? Oh my gosh. Let's just see. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Of course, we're gonna call, his name is Andre. And let me see. Is he, I know I got him. Of course he's in here. There he is. I thought he'd be at the top of the list because it's an A. And let's try it. Let me see. Okay, so you're gonna hold one. Let me see here. Do that. God forbid if I call from another number, he's acting all suspicious. Let me see. Let me see. That's if he picks up.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Father.
Well,
Hello, Father.
okay.
Father.
Yeah.
Kaisha's on the other line.
Oh, Kaisha's there too. Very good. Very good.
Were you sleeping?
Yes, yes, I was.
How you sleeping in the middle of the day?
I know. Went to bed a little late.
You went to bed a little late.
Rehearsing, yeah.
Why are you going to bed a little late?
because I have the freedom to do that whenever I feel like it.
Oh my gosh.
All
Why
right.
are we being okay, Father? Why is it that you being so snippy with me? I'm just asking why you go to bed so late.
'Cause I go to bed when I don't have no set time.
Dad, I understand that, but listen, you about to say that you was at rehearsal or something?
Oh yeah, but we don't rehearse that late. No. The rehearsal is finished at 5.
Yesterday?
Hmm?
Yesterday afternoon?
Oh yeah,
Even?
yeah. Yes.
Oh, Lord. Kaisha's on the phone. Kaisha, you gonna say something? Kaisha.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. We want to say happy Father's Day anyway to you.
Thank you. Still here. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to, what are you gonna be doing today? What's up?
No, nothing in particular.
No?
Nothing in particular. No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You dating,
Not
Dad?
going out to celebrate or do anything, specifically because it's no.
Okay. Well, you going out with some girl? She gonna take you out? You gonna take somebody out? Choking, huh, Dad? Huh?
No, Andrea, I'm not going nowhere.
Well, maybe you can call. Maybe you can take our mom out.
Say what?
I don't know. Maybe you can call our mom to say hello. Oh boy, I started something.
Yeah, you should know that.
Well, Dad, you know what? Life is too short. Just breathe. I just asked the question. Okay. I just asked the question.
Right, and when you bring that up to me, all it does is depress me.
Oh,
at least at the moment.
Oh gosh. Okay, we don't want to get you.
Got it.
We ain't gotta get you riled up. Don't get riled up. Okay.
Right.
all right.
I heard her.
Oh my gosh. But you know what,
All
Dad?
right.
I greatly appreciate it. I just want to give you a call and say Happy Father's Day and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
have a great one, okay?
Yes, okay, Andre. I
right.
appreciate it.
All right, Kaisha. Don't forget your other daughter's on the phone.
Okay.
Okay. Peace. Hold on, Kaisha. Oh my gosh. You hear how he is? As soon as you say, look, audience, soon as you say my mom's name, just mention my mother, he was about to go to war 1,000. Okay? What? Oh my gosh. The history on that, guys. I was not raised by both my parents. So where is my father? Yeah, he's still in Brooklyn. Yeah, no, Queens. That's, I believe he's in Queens, right? Because my sister, she knows the address. Right, he's in Queens. And it's more like
You grow up, even as an adult.
Say it again.
I said, as adults, at some point we have to grow up internally. There is a time in our life where when we become adults, as you become an adult, you're supposed to mature internally. Internally.
Go on.
And that's what makes the difference between an adult and still being juvenile. You got to reach that point of.
Are you saying our father's being? Are you saying that he has not grown up internally, Kaisha?
He's holding. He's holding
on to a lot of past.
A lot of past things, situations, circumstances that have occurred that you yourself have to take accountability. Sometimes when things occur in our lives, we need to blame the other person and be mad at them and hold on to our anger towards them because of their truth and what your guilt is. And we have to learn to face and know that, okay, I was wrong. I know I did this.
Are you referring to the person that you talking about? Well, let's just make it plain. You talking about the parent? Let's say the parent. The parent has done wrong and so on. And they didn't grow up. But us as the child, we.
Anything relationship.
No, I know, but let's.
Any relationship.
But
Any relationship, I'm saying.
Well, no, well, yes.
Right?
Well, and I think as you and I, as prime examples, everyone that is, we can't, and I have to say this to my sister too. Okay, I say to the rest of the family, they cannot be mad at him because he chose not to be a parent. He chose to not be available, and that's, I think, a lot. That's a lot of these generations, the past generations. I think maybe about 2 generations, I guess, going back. About 2 generations going back, that our children are running around here lost, and especially these young men are not, or these males don't even know how to be men, because we don't have men to show them how to be that, because they did not have a good example either, and
Right.
a lot of it is systemic as well. What's so funny? Okay, well, again, LA said it's bullshit. A lot, but that's part of it. LA, that's okay.
What is supposed to be the representation?
What is the representation exactly? But
What's the representation of a man? What does a man, when we look at, okay, I don't want to get biblical, but when we look at Christ, when we look at God,
right,
God is a great representation of how and what he does, and how he moves. And when we look at God as that representation, and we look at ourselves, and we ask ourselves, am I moving Christ-like? Am I moving in the image of how my Creator made me?
Yeah.
Or because 95%, I'm just throwing a number out there. 95%, we move in ourselves.
You talking about emotionally?
I'm talking about emotionally,
right?
Mentally.
Yeah.
We move within ourselves. We don't move how, who made us want us to move.
Right.
We move, that large percentage is on us.
Well, yeah. And I think, would that include where, because we didn't have our father, okay, so we had to just basically figure it out ourselves?
Well, not just ourselves. We could have been nurtured by and taught
by uncle or friend,
other uncles,
right?
Friends, fathers, through the image of, hopefully not, the other part on the street. But I'm just saying, a lot of women, learn or taught by these so-called men who are street men.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the pimps and all of them.
Right.
They look at them as, that's their father, that's their daddy, and they look at them and they're nurtured by who they're in front of and who raises them from a kid.
Well, you know what? I guess, for me, we didn't have that. So
right.
I didn't even have, I just saw what maybe was around me, but I barely had those people around me. So like but the good examples I have seen, I'm like, wow, I would love that, or I want someone like that to protect me, to provide for me, to to profess their love for me. And it's like, wow, where are they? When I see them, I'm like, why can I have that? But then, it's not enough of them, or enough representation, like you said. And then I'm sure it's there, but I haven't seen it all the time. Usually I would see it maybe on TV or in a movie or something, but that's a movie. Well, that's something that we, I'm sure it's not made up. It's not made up because they got it from somewhere. And I know there are some men that's out there, that are like that. I'm probably the one right in front of me, but he's taken,
Fortunately for us, we had our grandmother who played all roles: the grandmother, the mom, the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And through life, like you you and me, you did the dancing and everything. I did the basketball, and through
Right.
basketball, you know, I had male coaches, I
Yeah.
had female coaches,
Right.
and you know, and it's a good thing that I mean, let me go back. I know right from wrong. I listen. If you are not feeding me information that I know is not agreeable to me, I'm
Right.
not following you. I'm listening to you. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly. Same here. Okay.
And that goes by what you and I were, what was embedded and instilled in us by our grandmother.
Yes.
The rights and the wrongs about life and who to go to, who to listen to, and this and that, you know. And it's a good thing that she set that foundation for us.
Yes, indeed. My gosh, she was the only one. Our grandmother was the only one. There was nobody, and you find it amazing that she didn't have us like around, especially the men in the family. Oh no, and I can see why.
She protected us.
Yeah. Oh gosh, and I see, and I saw why. So again, I don't know. I'm a bit. It's overwhelming to the point where it would take like, I don't know, maybe years of therapy. I don't think so, maybe to do that. But it's just, I find it disturbing because we didn't have that representation, and I again, I think I would have to go back to where it began, and we could go for. I mean, how far back, LA? How far back can we go? You know, to slavery. How far back should we go? You know, to understand why there's the breakup in the breakup in the family. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the why the men are not.
Because families
Right.
are a natural thing.
Right.
Families are a natural thing, and you don't have to be blood.
Yeah,
No,
families aren't a natural
not
thing.
a natural thing.
Social, we are social people, but the concept of family is not natural. It's natural for us to get together and share resources and knowledge.
Yeah,
But living under the same roof and raising
that part.
kids and stuff like that,
Yeah,
that's supposed to be a community thing, not just two people with two kids.
right.
That's why in Africa it works better, because in those villages, everybody disciplines those kids.
Everybody.
teaches those kids.
Yes.
Whereas
Yes.
the civilized world,
Yes.
you break that up. Y'all stay in y'all house. Y'all take care of this, and that's what
Okay.
the breakdown is.
Okay.
Because when kids get out there with other adults, they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
How to take that.
And I think that's why that's part of what basically how our grandmother raised us, because even back when we talk the 70s, I think, whereas that, you know, if Miss Clemens down the street saw me misbehaving, she is going to reprimand me, and then go tell my grandmother, and then my grandmother, I'm getting another reprimand, right, Kaisha?
Right.
So and somehow it's got lost, I think, starting. Damn, when did that start? Like in the 90s, I think. Could it have started? The breakup,
What?
I'm saying? When all of that you know, it takes a village to raise a child. That part. When did that end?
That village went earlier than the 90s.
Talk clear to your phone, Kaisha, because you changed up.
Oh, I apologize. That village started earlier than the 90s.
No. I'm talking about when did it stop? Like, you can't tell a child, reprimand a child, you know, the village raise a child.
I'm gonna say, and I don't mean to cut you off, I'm going to say mid 90s.
I'm thinking around that time.
Mid 90s was the skim of it. And then it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
When we got to the 2000.
Definitely that. But you know what?
Look at these young kids. Now you know how they can be, you know, just watching them as time went on. How they so disrespectful when at a bus stop, a train station, or at a depot somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, just listening to them and how they're just character and interacting with their folks out in the street, like, you know.
And you know what?
That is nothing. I'm gonna tell you. Let me give you a story.
Okay.
Don't
make it too long, Kaisha.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Kaisha, don't give a story. Listen to what I'm saying. Look, okay, let me ask you. You can save it for another time. If you can break it down, find the fraction of it, great. What I find, okay, you lost my train of thought over here a little bit. the behavior that you heard, like at the bus stop or wherever, right? What we hear and see, I I hear the kids say, like there was one child, a little girl, she peeing in the bed. She wasn't doing this before. She's, not cleaning up, washing up, whatever, washing it behind, whatever, that kind of thing. And then it's
Yeah.
not, she's not the only one I heard this say this. She said,
Yes.
this is what she said. She asked, no, actually it was one of the, this gentleman, he asked her, where'd you get this from? Her response was, she see the other kids do it. And I said, and then I'm like, okay. And she wasn't the only child I heard say this. So because they having conversations, they think, okay, they getting away with it. Maybe I can. Why would you think it's okay to piss on yourself and not wash up? Why do you think it's okay to break up things in your home that the very person that's providing for you and caring for you and keeping you safe? Why do you think it's okay that you think you can get away with this? I mean, why? That part I'm trying to understand. Like they just sitting around and they just, you just create havoc just because I can get away with it.
Yep.
So, like, but where is that coming from? That part.
That's learned behavior.
So again, and then you find again, where is the father? No. The mother's always there, but what she's doing, she's trying to provide, keep a roof over their head. She's struggling, trying to care for them. And mind you,
So just because she feed them, she ain't got a discipline?
No. I'm not saying she's not disciplining them. I'm saying, okay, let's just say for the ones I have seen, she is doing her best. Like, I've been through this too. I'm doing everything I can, and somehow I leave or whatever, and the people that they are around, now all of a sudden, they're coming just out of control. But what can you do?
Yeah.
No, it is,
Yeah,
but I'm saying that's part of it. I'm not saying it's all the time, because and you find that, okay, I can't sit here and fight against a bunch of doggone kids in the army and so on. I don't know what's going on, and you just being just outright, just being malicious and just nasty and all kinds of things. So what can we do now? You have an outside help come in. Then what do they want to do? No, don't be a person of color and they want to just shove medication down your damn throat. Oh, but if you white, oh no, they just having a bad time. I'd be damned. But okay, moving on. That's again, it's systemic. That's systemic. All right, but we got to learn the difference here. Again, where is the father? And the father's presence is important. It is important. Some people were raised without a father. They turned out fine. Okay, and I guess it's the support or the common sense, and so on. But again,
Right.
Where is the father? Your presence is appreciated. Now, that's if you are a protector. That's if you are a provider. That's if you are a person that's lean. And am I saying the word lenient, or you just a voice alone? I remember when the kids were younger, and I just say, "I'm calling your father." Oh no! They respected him.
Right.
And that is what we need. And just having, like, you have, what's his name, he come and walk into people's homes and so on, and because someone called them, to discipline their child, and just having his presence alone and him talking to them, they respect that. And some kids, they want that, they need that. They don't know they need it, but they want someone to say, no, you cannot, and this is what, and this is why. And they're going to give you, a reasonable man will tell you that, So again, it's the representation. And I have so much, though I did not have that representation growing up, okay? And I don't have a father. As you heard my father, how he talked, when we just mentioned the mom, my parents were not around at all, okay? And when they did, it's like, it was very short, okay? And there was no discipline, we weren't bad kids at all. So again, when a man comes around, it's like, I don't know, you feel safe. Now the right man. Let me just say that. Let me say that. A disciplined man. How you say it? A man of stature. A man that represents stability. You know, protection and so on. Am I forgetting some words? I'm sure that I am. There's so many things. I
Man,
do.
even when you hear the voice of your father,
That's what I'm saying. The voice of a man is necessary, and of course, the right man. Again, women, please don't just have any kind of man around your kids. You gotta be mindful of that, definitely. And if
back.
you do have children, men, you fathers that if I'm saying father, of course you got kids. If you're not taking care of them, you need to be present. It's very important. You have our children being raped by the stepdad, or male or female, be raped by the stepdad, and or a boyfriend, something like that. So women, don't just have anybody running up. No, I didn't like that idea, having anybody just run up in my house, so on. And yeah, we gonna meet in public place, say, hey, how you doing, boom boom, see how the kids react. And usually if the kids is acting in such a way where it's not positive, you want to rethink that. You just want to rethink that. But okay, but where is the father? What is the father? So the representation, we need some great representation, and they're out there. We just need more of them, and we probably need them, the ones that's doing the great representation. They need to go spread that some more, and do a lot more. Be creative, and I think yeah, we need our men to be creative to spread the word. Don't it takes more. Just like women came together. Well, I know that you men can come together the same way back in the day, what, civil rights or whatever. We need to probably do that some more, and need more of that. We don't see it as much, with everything else is on the internet. Why we don't see that? I know why, because it's a positive thing. Yeah, we're not going to see it. Well, we need to push it. We need to push that agenda. We need to push it some more. That's what we need to do. What you think, Kaisha? Oh, did I say her name is Kaisha Shah? That's my sister. Okay.
What? Why is it in the black communities?
Yeah.
That we have more single families than the other races?
Systemic.
I mean, I don't know, and I believe the other races are.
There are, but what we see in LA,
What?
LA saying it's not
Right.
true. Hold on.
That has been proven wrong over and over. That's not a black or white thing. That's a finance thing.
I will agree with that. It's a financial.
Because you got a lot of single parent homes that are white.
You do? No, you do.
People that are more financially-
I hope y'all can hear LA.
Yeah, that's been proven false. That's what they want us to believe, so we can believe that we don't have it.
So Kaisha, he said that that's a narrative that people want us to believe, that you have what you have mentioned. It's a narrative they want us to believe. I will agree with LA.
Right,
I also agree. You're not saying nothing wrong. It's just that
I'm not saying that, but it's like in the black communities, it seemed like I'm not saying that it's the stats could change, but
right.
In the black communities, in a lot of the black households, you have a lot of single black women who are raising their children.
Well, Kaisha,
and the fathers
mm-hmm.
and the boyfriends or the fathers are doing their thing, and some are home, yes, with the kids. Some are home with their girlfriends or the wives. Yeah. And helping them being there to provide and raise their families. Well, but
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, what you're saying is accurate. In LA, what she is mentioning, what we have seen, is accurate. What you're saying is not accurate. We're saying that.
But you're in your 50s. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was something that was prevalent. True enough.
But even to today, no, still today. Okay, but you gotta remember. Okay, Kaisha, you talking about something you're seeing right now?
I mean, right now, I'm talking about like in the past.
That's the past. No, okay, so that's the past.
Right now, okay, you have a lot of men who have stepped up to the plate.
Yes.
Who are being there in the households.
Yes.
Raise and provide for their families. Yes, that is so. But we still need a stronger
yes, we do.
Community to say, okay, look, we are here. you know, whatever your perception may be to with these other races, their perceptions of what they have regarding the black communities, we have to continue to show a greater perception.
Well, I have to say this. I have to say this. Okay, in the past, yes, that is. I have to say, even up until today, you do still have that. You still see it, though. What LA had mentioned of the financial part, I will agree with that as well. Even today, I'm referring
I
to.
didn't hear him speak on a financial point.
No,
So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to tell you. I'm looking at stats,
okay.
and while y'all were talking, I was looking at these stats.
Go ahead.
So I'm about to hit you with the bullshit
Right.
because this is the bullshit.
Right. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Are there more white or black people in Mississippi? Just.
See, I'm not in Mississippi, so
But I'm saying, by your perception, is there? Would you think it's more white or black people in Mississippi?
probably more black.
More white people in Mississippi.
Really?
Are there more white or black people in Alabama?
I don't know.
It's more white people. I'm just gonna help you out with
okay.
it.
So go ahead.
So as this,
I'm going to pull up the population chart.
Okay.
this
He's gonna pull up a population.
the makeup of this country,
Uh-huh.
black people are only 14%.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we're only 14%. No, we are. As of
No, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
the stats because I'm
so
going back.
think about that when they tell you, because I'm reading these stats and they say 64% of black kids as of 2022 live in a single parent home. How is that mathematically right?
if
Exactly. If you're only 14%.
exactly.
So that means that no black men are in the home. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I
the,
hear you.
the stats that we constantly spit out,
Right.
that we parrot, they're not true. Because
I see you.
most of the people in my family unit,
Right.
all the fathers are there.
Right.
Like all the guys that I know personally,
Yeah.
their dads, the dad lived there and or he's there all the time.
Right.
Now, when we were growing up,
Right.
true enough,
yes.
your father wasn't there,
Right.
but your mama had a boyfriend.
Right.
And people don't think about that part. They go, ain't no man around the kids.
I have the
It was a man there.
Yeah.
He might not have been your biological,
Right.
but a man was there.
Gotcha.
And no, I've never met a woman in my life, and I meet a lot of black women that like to throw up that single mother thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, you may be single, as in not married and be a mother,
Right.
but 9 times out of 10, you got a man. Now, if that man that's why all these people, oh, that's your uncle. How many people grew up like that? Oh, that's your uncle.
Well, I have to tell you, me and my sister, we didn't grow up like that. We
You-
did not have
But
a man in the house
but you are
at all.
But that's an anomaly in your neighborhood. How many mothers
I saw it.
had boyfriends?
Yes.
So a man was there, but we're discounting that man
No.
for whatever reason.
Well, I wouldn't, but okay.
But I mean, a lot of people do.
Yes.
They discount him.
Yes.
They say, oh, she didn't have a man in the house. She had to do it by herself. No, she chose to do it by herself.
Mhm.
Because if you're sleeping with that man,
Mm-hmm.
make that man take some responsibility in your household.
I agree.
Teach them kids to respect that adult.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
I
So-
do.
So this is where I get upset with all the stats because we say
I understand.
ain't a man around.
No,
No.
there's somebody around. No, I hear what
Plenty
you're
around.
saying. I hear what you're
Your
saying.
kids don't go to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't no male teachers and
I don't know. You're absolutely right.
your son play football, right?
Right.
It's most likely a male coach.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Teacher, if
I want to answer
If we
Mr.
teach-
LA.
yeah, if we teach our kids to respect the men that are there,
I agree. And
then
I think
it's a whole different conversation.
and I don't know why the children are so disrespectful to anybody that's coming around. Like, what is
because
the
the
issue there?
parents have
And I'm about to go. What's the parent doing?
Because-
male or female?
because the parents have told their kids, you ain't got to listen to that. I'm your mama.
My goodness.
And you remember that started in
I
the
remember.
80s.
But Mr. LA
You know
said,
what?
he said that there was more. He said black African American in Mississippi.
Yeah. Is it more white or more black?
It's more white. He's saying.
It. Oh, okay, all right. Because
She-
I
you
was
see.
I had to look it up.
Yeah, it's more white.
'Cause
She
it
was
said
checking it
it's
too.
50 right, 58% in Caucasians, black African Americans 37.68.
And the reason why I brought that up is because on this, it's a single parent family percent in Mississippi is higher for blacks.
how if it's more white people. You get
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
do.
Like that's but
Yeah.
these are the stats they want us to regurgitate.
Yes. I get it. No, I get it. Well, thank you guys for pulling those stats because I was. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, LA.
Okay.
But yeah, again, well, that will lead me to again say, where's the father? Where's your father? Today, I'm gonna still pay homage and I'm gonna pay much respect to all the fathers that are there. I'm gonna say daddies because I understand I was schooled a little bit, last week about daddies and fathers. Daddies take care of stuff. Fathers just sperm donor, basically. But happy Daddy Day for those that are out there. I greatly appreciate you. I hope that one day that that I can say that to someone that I'm with or what may have you, but I much respect for you regardless. And I call you king because you're taking care of your business. I hold you at a high standard. Why? Because we look to you as for strength. We look to you for security. We look to you, because when I see king, I see king when I do that. Now, if you ain't doing it nothing, you sorry and you abusive, yeah, you lower than dirt. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ty, any words?
Yep. All fathers, hold your head up. Keep doing, whatever it is that you do. Daddies, continue to nurture and provide for your families. But either or, whether if you're a father or a daddy.
Yes. Okay.
You both have a single purpose.
And that is?
Your purpose is to make sure that your household is taken care of before you.
Before you take care of anybody else outside the household.
You got to make sure you take care of your health, but you want to make sure that you provide for your household.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yeah, the household. Yes, that definitely. Okay, well, you know what? This is Rock and Snap. And I'm Rock and Snap. He's being daddy, doing daddy duties like he always do every single day. And love you, Snap. And again, LA, happy Daddy Day to you.
Thank you.
And I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your days. Okay, and enjoy today. And I know that we don't just go out to eat, guys. Do something, and I think you need to do that regardless every single day, not just on Mommy Day as well. Taking us out to eat all that crap. No, do something great, do something magnificent, do something different. You know what I mean, Kaisha?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do what? What you just I do what?
I just had a conversation with someone on the phone before you called me, and I said we spoke about Mother's Days are celebrated differently from the Father's Day. The fathers get all the basketball games and all these games and barbecues and all this other stuff, and the mothers, okay, we're gonna take you out to a restaurant. You may find a barbecue here and there.
That's it. Oh, and get the flowers and the gifts and all that.
We need to do a big celebration for the mothers too. Do some sports activities or something.
See, she's thinking differently because see New York, and it's a little different, I suppose. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta look at the culture, LA. He's like, what are you talking about? It's the opposite. For fathers, it's more like, okay, are we talking about gifts, LA? Or are you talking about the whole celebration?
It's just weird to swing on that pedestal that dads ain't there. Then it's like, well, dads get celebrated all this. That's a weird juxtaposition.
What?
Where she was like, oh, dads ain't there. We don't see the dads with them. Then we go from that to all the dads get celebrated.
She was talking about the past. That's what she was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, huh?
No, she was talking about the past. Remember when she said they used to it such and such, yeah. Right? That's when you went to those stats. Yeah. When you said when you went to that, she said the past, and then you was like, oh,
okay,
right. No, she was talking about the past, but today you still see that such and such. It's still there, but again, I think what it is that with so much opportunity out there, and I think I don't know, the mentality is different. today. The mentality is so different today when we talk about when you have men. No, excuse me. I digress. When you have males say what you bring to the table. Hold up.
Right.
Wait. I'm bringing me because let me bring this concept up. This metaphor. When a man, I ain't say male. When a man brings home the bacon, okay, the woman, the wife is what? She's paying the bills. She's taking care of the household. But if a man gives a woman a house, what does the wife do? She makes it a home. When a man gives the sperm, what? The woman, she gives a baby. When you know what I'm saying? When a man brings in the groceries, she makes what? A dinner or lunch. She's making a whole, whole feast over here for you. So when you're bringing your frustration to the household, what you gonna get? You gonna get hell from her. So again, what you men, you bring in, you start that platform there. And then what we gonna do? Okay, no, we not. Oh, wait, hold up. There's no 50-50. No. What you bring, I bring with it. I finish it up. I form it. I build off of that. Hey. Yes.
That's 50-50.
That's no, it's not 50-50.
If
a baby is not 50-50.
It is.
Groceries is not 50-50, LA.
If I bring food home and you cook it, that's a 50% effort for me. For bringing food home, that's a 50%.
But if you ain't, no, that's not 50-50. We have to stop saying no, it's not 50-50.
How isn't it?
That's not 50-50. If I'm doing all the damn cooking and you ain't, that's a lot of damn work. That took how much time for you to do that?
What you're doing is you're breaking down.
No, we got to stop putting a damn number to that then. It's not 50-50.
How isn't it? So what you want him to do? Bring the food home, then help you cook?
Well, why wouldn't you want to help me cook?
No. I'm answering the question. So
no, I'm not.
So I go out and I work 60 hours a week.
Right.
And I bring in food.
That's still not 50-50.
What the hell?
No, that would not be okay. So one day you might do 60 and I'm going to do 40, or one day you're going to do 20 and I'm going to do 80.
Oh, you're saying you're working also?
If I'm working or not working, it's still work. It's still work. It's not 50-50.
You one of them.
I'm not one of them.
You one of them. I get it.
We're not gonna put when you say when people used to say it's 50-50. No, it's not 50-50. It's a lot of work for what I'm doing while you're out and I'm home. That's not 50. That's not 50. It's more than 50. If that's the case, if you want to put a number on it. That's what I'm saying. So it's not but I'm talking about the mentality when guys bring in or what you bring into the table. What does that mean? So a man, there is no number. He just does it because he knows it's the right thing to do, and you provide, and she gives more to you back. How you gonna put a number on love? How you gonna put a number on?
Now you're moving the goalposts.
Oh Lord, I'm moving the goalposts
because
I have so much to learn.
You went from home responsibilities to love.
What I'm saying is that a man, difference between a man and a male, right? Males is mentality. They run around with what you bring into the table. A man does not do that. He just does it because you just do it.
So we using man in a way of a social construct, man, not as far as the gender.
Because you got a penis, no.
But see, that's subjective BS. Because
how?
Because it takes, if me and you together,
right?
It takes both of our flaws and it takes all of that for me to become who I am. Yes. If me and you in a relationship, the relationship I'm in with you may be different from the relationship I was in with somebody else.
Yes.
So I had to act differently in someone else's relationship than I'm with you. So you can't say all men should act like this because when you said when a man does it, he does it from the heart. So you're saying that you're saying men should act a certain way, but if a man,
I don't say they should act a certain way.
That's exactly what you just said.
Well, I didn't say they should act a certain way. I think what it is that when look,
that's an act.
Period. It may be it's an act. Okay, it's an act.
Yeah.
Okay, we talking about
action. Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is that when a man comes into a woman's home, or boudoir, what may have you, and you see such and such going on, you will want to say, you know what can I do for you? Period. Not what you bringing to the table, what you got.
But the thing is, that's a part of the conversation. Like, if they're saying it in a facetious way, they're saying it in a domineering way, or that's bad. You shouldn't even want to deal with somebody like that.
Well, that's where I'm coming
but if I wasn't married and you wasn't
coming into my life and into my home and not doing nothing.
That's another topic.
Right.
He shouldn't be coming into your home anyway.
Right.
Y'all should be, if you're going to be together, y'all should be building.
So now we're talking about yes.
But back to what we were saying.
Yes.
If me and you start a relationship,
right,
the beginning of the relationship should be both of us saying, what are we doing and what do we both bring to the table?
I will agree with that. Yes, and I guess
because you got to understand that. You got to understand, because if we don't understand that, there are no boundaries. There are no expectations.
Well, there's some dynamics. You talking about on these dynamics on how every relationship is going to be different, or how
I might have came from a relationship where I didn't have to do nothing.
You think by coming into a relationship with me, you think you're going to have to do the same thing.
But it's a lot of women out there that don't mind. That will let a man, she took care of you over there, baby, I'm going to take care of you too. I have friends like that.
Okay.
The dude just stay home with the kids.
Okay.
You know, so you have to, when you get into those relationships, this is our problem with society.
Go ahead.
We get into these relationships with preconceived notions of how that person is going to act and how they're going to treat us. You have to figure that person out.
Well, you have to tell a person how you want to be treated. You got to let them know how you want to be treated.
And regardless of that, when I first meet you, I may tell you something and it may be a lie. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
They meet you and they go, well, I can do this.
Now we talking about a whole different topic now. But yes, indeed.
Yeah. I see it a lot on social media when women say, I want a man to do this, do this, do this. And then you see men say, I want a woman that do this, do this, do this. And then all that shit change after y'all don't had a few arguments. After y'all don't slept with each other and you realize the sex ain't all that good, or you really don't like this person. And then that's when all these insecurities and all this BS happen. Because you thought it was going to be one way and it ended up being this way, and now it's that person's fault.
That's why, again, I believe in that 90 days.
Nah, it need to be longer than that.
No. Yes, and longer. But that 90 days, when I say 90 days, I'm saying that
talking about for sex?
No, not for sex, but I'm talking about getting to know a person.
Sex day one.
No, sex. I'm talking about just getting to know a person, how they react around other people, how they act around you when a trial comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lose your job, or he loses his job, or how you react to one another, that kind of thing. Are you there for him? You got my back?
The smartest thing to do, is not to have any expectations when you start talking. And people do that. Yes. They go into it and they have.
You should have some expectations, but not. I think you should not that person.
Not longevity, because we see a lot of people that get on social media and say, "Oh, they should know they want to marry me in 6 months." What?
Again, on the expectations on that person. I won't want any. I'm not going in thinking, well, I expect you to do this for me.
A lot of people do though.
I'm gonna do me, because I came in as a whole person, hopefully. Okay, because a lot of people don't come in whole.
Nah.
All right. So I'm gonna come in as a whole person, and I'm expecting you to be whole. All right. And meaning that, okay, and I know that we all got flaws. I know everyone got this or what that. You don't like this, you don't like that, whatever the case is. It's up to you what you going to accept. And I'm not going to accept much, except for maybe like how you look, okay? But I expect you to take care of yourself health-wise. I expect you to provide and support yourself. How do you do that? You know, that I think is a given, okay? But as far as, how you treat me and how I expect to be treated, it doesn't so much it's coming from you to me, but if I'm not getting that from you, then I'm leaving you alone. Okay, I'm leaving you alone. I can't change you. And one thing, ladies and men, you do not change anybody. They will not. They trust me. If you see a change, what you expected or what you tried to mold them into, it won't last long. You might get 2 weeks. You might. maybe 3 months.
People change for the people they love.
And I'm about to go there. A man, especially a man.
Now women too?
No, I'm saying both, but I'm saying especially for a man, he will only change for that woman.
That's not true.
He would change for that woman.
That's not true.
That woman.
That's not true.
You just said he would change.
No, I know. I said
with.
people. So you keep going back to men.
Okay.
People change for the people they love.
Now you're trying to change my words. What I'm saying the same thing.
No, you're not. And guess what? A man can change for multiple women. How many dudes out here have multiple
you put
families?
It that way, since you put it that way,
I can be changed. I can be different for her, different for her, different for her.
No, you're absolutely correct.
But people will change for people
who they
care about.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You do. You want to make that person happy, you would change. But it shouldn't be a forced feeling. Because if I change, but most people out here try to force people to.
And I don't want you.
And what happens?
And what happens? They leave.
You regret that.
Leave. You regret. You fighting and whatever the case is.
Always.
Or he or she is cheating on you and such and such.
What's cheating?
How what's cheating?
Yeah, what's cheating?
I don't know what is cheating then.
I'm asking you.
Cheating is what you spending more time with the other person. You had there's intercourse involved. Spending time with the person other than you, more than you. What else is it?
That's
what else? Then what's cheating to you?
To me?
I mean, I'm sure there's more. I don't know.
I don't even like the word cheating.
But why you don't like the word?
Because it's juvenile to me. It's a word that we need.
It does sound juvenile.
It sounds. It's so high school to hear somebody in their 40s saying somebody cheated on me. It does because what's cheating?
Cheating is when you spending time with somebody else or you had sex with someone else.
Okay, so
I didn't know about it.
Okay, so that's my issue with it because we put so much into sexual intercourse as that becomes a thing. Because I can sleep with somebody else. Mm-hmm. I can go, me and my wife married. I can sleep with somebody else and not give a fuck about that person.
I know.
You know what I mean? So
that's what men do.
Women do too.
No, men.
Oh no, women do this shit too, all the time.
No,
way more than men do.
See, when women do it, and we not having intercourse with you,
that is a lie.
No,
that is a lie. Don't lie. Don't sit here and lie with this camera in your face. Now, you ain't never been with somebody and slept with somebody else just because you wanted that feeling.
Yes.
Exactly. So stop it.
No.
Stop it. Y'all do it more than we do.
No, we just good at it.
No, it ain't about being good.
Stop playing. Okay.
Because as a kid, you were taught that men are dogs, men gonna cheat.
No.
Most women are.
Yeah, okay.
And they're taught that. Yeah. So you grow up with that preconceived notion.
Right.
So what do you do when you have let's say you have a thought process that your enemy is gonna do this? You tend to try to circumvent that bullshit and do it first. So if you and your man in a relationship and y'all starting to come to a head, most women will go cheat first.
I guess I'm not thinking like that because I don't think that way. So
that's good that you don't.
Okay.
But you got a lot of women out here that think that I'm gonna cheat first.
Oh, I'm gonna cheat first. That's so juvenile.
I've heard it.
That's juvenile.
But I've heard it.
And dangerous.
But you've heard it too.
Yes.
And I've heard it.
And I think that's.
But see, with men, men never cheat for. They rarely cheat. I ain't gonna say never. Men rarely cheat
for
emotions. Men rarely cheat for I fell in love with this woman. Now it happens. It happens.
I thought men just go ahead and just boink and stuff because they.
No, that's not true. Most men. I'm gonna say
How
most.
You gonna speak to all men?
No, I say most men, and I've been in this situation. Most men, if we feel neglected, I'm gonna speak for myself. The main thing in my household, I've been married 3 times, and the main thing in my household that always got to me is you make me feel like I'm not really contributing to the house. If you make me, feel less than,
I will agree.
If you make me feel like I'm not the protector, I'm not the provider, I tend to go. Let me go with somebody who makes me feel like I'm doing.
That's
something.
An emotion.
But that's not emotional. That's logical. Because you.
How is that logical? It's a feeling.
Feelings and emotions are 2 different things.
Feelings and emotions?
Yeah, they're 2 different things.
Okay, y'all gonna have to school me.
They can be.
What are you saying?
Because I can feel this tablet. You get what I'm saying? I can feel the air.
But we would but I see what you're saying.
But if I have a notion that, or most time women, what y'all like to do is
what? What you mean, y'all?
Women
Don't
do it all
say
the time.
y'all.
What you guys like to do, that a lot of men nowadays are doing,
What?
is y'all find out insecurities and you poke them. Y'all see?
That's not true.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
Okay, first of all, don't put all women in the same boat.
Most
okay,
women.
just because it's not
I'm
good
sorry.
to say.
You apologize.
The same thing for men.
Most women,
okay.
if a man shows any kind of weakness, you guys tend to poke it.
Okay, first of all, they know you guys. I don't do that.
You never done that?
No.
You never been in a relationship
No.
and you saw that man was down and you said,
no,
I hate you. Let me do this.
No.
You are you are good. Why aren't you married with, living on a hill on a castle?
No.
Because that's a good trait to have. But most women I
don't poke it. No, I do not do that. Kick you when you're down? No, that's not cool.
Yeah, man.
No, it's not cool at all.
Look at social media.
I know what you're saying, and I find it disturbing.
It's disgusting.
And I probably should start holding some conferences about it. But anyway,
that's a good idea for a show.
I don't poke at people like that. And if I won't say that I do it even in private. But what I will do is that it may be a mention. Is it possible that this is coming from this? I'll do something like that. You know what I mean? But not like, well, this is why such and such. That's such a narcissistic behavior right there. That is what that is. I told you something in secret, and in trusting you with my feelings and with my emotions and with my whole state of mind, and you throw that in my face like as if only to hurt me, to make me feel lower. And that right there is you're less than. I'm sorry, you're less than a human when you do that. And a narcissist, I promise you, they only think about themselves. So I cannot. My father, narcissist. Narcissist.
Wow.
You know, no, he is. I really believe that he is. I'm not like, because I listen to all his behavior. I'm listening. I'm paying attention to him. I said, I'm not trying to sit here and label this man, but I'm like, wait, is it possible? You know, I really believe that he is. He's what you say, Kaisha?
Yes, he is.
Okay. You got 5 children, and I heard him tell some of the stories about my mom and my other sisters' moms, and when the things that he have said, and the things like he even said about my grandmother, the one that raised us. When she passed away, he literally said to my face he was happy that she died. When he found out.
What, his mom?
No, my mother's mom.
Oh, okay.
The fact is that he said that. And I'm like, wait a minute. You not around at all to take, and this is the same woman that raised us, your kids. But again, and I said that to him. It's like it didn't click, and at all.
Yep.
People say stuff and hurt.
No, and he's in his own freaking bubble. He didn't care. Now I can't even say care, but narcissists don't care. They only care about themselves. Yep. So again, he did not see me, who was standing before him when he said that. So I found that was
strange. Weird.
I was, how old was I? 20 when he said that to me, or 21. So I was like, I just looked at him like, and I was like, whoa, wow. And I didn't hate him, but it was more like something's wrong with you for you to say that, I mean, even about when he says things about when my sister was born, he actually said what he said to her mom, about her getting pregnant. You better not get pregnant. I'm like, Negro, stop having sex. So put a condom on. What's your problem? I could not like, do you realize who you're talking to right now? So it's like it's not clicking. Like, well, dude, what are you saying to me?
Yeah, that's weird.
So, and I still, again, he's 74 years old now, and I just want to say Happy Father's Day. Just want to let you know. But what does the word say? That's what I said. Fathers, you just a sperm donor. Daddies, they take care of their business. He's nothing but just a father. It's a title. It's a title. So, but dads, you got that. You there. You doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't hate him. No. I don't. Because what the Bible say, being kind to someone is like putting a heap of coals on the person's head. And narcissists, man, they in their own little bubble, honey. But there's gonna be a day, and I hope to God that this man will wake up. He could be 80. I don't know, 90. Shoot, he might live longer than all of us. Because I hear that the enemies, devil, they live long. Yeah, I don't know. Moving on. Hey, it is what it is. You know what? This is the Rock and Snap Live, and you can catch us every Friday, Spotify Fridays, and that's YouTube Wednesdays. I'm your girl Rock, and I'll see you again. Peace.